$13,500 strong on YouTube. Famine friends, we're into it. It's Friday night. It is the longest running daily variety show on the planet, the Mark Inspire Show. Part 2. The first part was insane today, just like every time we go live. Why are you not here for every show? Well, because they're probably a little too long. But that's because we get into it. We're here. It's day 1,830 in a row. Matt Zabrowski's here. He's ready to hit woohoo. Joanne's back there wheezing right from the top. Joanne, oh, I see you there behind the BeatSeat that I invented and patented. And the sword that I built to protect the 1775 Bible and the 1793 Principles of Faith. 2 books from the 1700s sitting right behind me on YouTube. Head there, my friends. Link in bio. How are you, Michelle Pedreza? Good to see you. It's been a bit. Lapita Diaz in the house. We got Trish Killian. Leisure Upper Supper. S-Coop in the house. Virginia. It's a great state. Even cooler lady. She's here in the chat on YouTube. Guys, YouTube is where the connection happens. Wharton Thistle comes down. Leisure number 7. Guys, there's Leisure number 7. You know, you're over on TikTok. You're trying to figure out, what do I do next? I'm telling you what. I just had an issue. Oh, okay, it's still working. I can't get my multi-track system to work right now. I wanted a multi-track tonight because we're going to be rocking out on the guitar, but it's not working. I don't know what's going on. Every time I try to, it starts and then it just down, bleh, and then it's like, restart your computer if you want to try to use Pro Tools again. I'm like, okay, I'll restart the computer. But now I feel like this show, I just keep showing up and it's just like, what the, over and over it asks me to restart. No multi-track tonight. Hope I can figure it out because I just got a bunch of plugins so we can make the recordings ridiculous. Anyway, we do have a new song for you. I want to touch the stars. It's a freaking crazy song, guys. I can't wait for you to see the updated version. I played one version this morning and then I just cleaned up. Took about 2 minutes out of the song. It's ready for the radio, like this one. There's something to live for. I need more. Something to die for. Oh, won't you give me more? Hey, so many perfect ways to spend your days. It hit me. Oh, wow. There's something to live for. Yeah, yeah. There's something to die for. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me something to live for. There's something to die for, yeah, yeah, yeah. There's something to live for. Matt Zabrowski, the woohoo guy, second time of the day. Woohoo! Right? You know, when you're here, you're dancing it in to something to live for, and Matt Zabrowski hits you with a woohoo. It's just a good day for everybody. You know, you start calling your cousins. How's Aunt Susie doing? She's good. Did you get a woohoo? Did Aunt Susie get the woohoo? No, what's the woohoo? You kidding me? It's the longest running daily variety show on the planet. You don't know about a woohoo from Matt Zabrowski? What's that, Zabrowski? Zabrowski was pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, what is it? Was it Grammy worthy? Zabrowski, not everyone's a winner. You know, so Zabrowski's always looking for a pat on the back. Listen, I'll tell you what, buddy. You got a Grammy already. What are you always asking for assurance from? You know, like, oh, can you tell me I'm a good woohoo guy? Fine, you're a good woohoo guy. Right? Guys, sometimes you leave it to Zabrowski. What's that, Joanne? Oh, yeah, and Joanne with the wheeze. That's right, my camera fell down, so the BeatSeat camera fell down. Good opportunity for me to play you the brand new song. This one right here, guys. It's going to be on the next album. This song right here, I don't know. I think it's ready tomorrow to be all over the planet. So we're going to drop it. I put a version of it out on TikTok earlier, but it wasn't EQ'd. And we're going to also make a music video out of this. So if you are on TikTok, please do me a favor. Head over to YouTube so you can see the 1775 Bible up close and personal. You get to, yes, see Joanne and her humongous crack in the face. I don't even know what happened to Joanne. Joanne, what happened to with the crack in the face over there? Like, what are we talking about? Gosh almighty, Joanne! Wheezy? Guys, that wasn't me. Joanne, they think it was me. It wasn't me, guys. It was Joanne doing the tutor-looter back there. Friday night stuff. Joanne! What the freaking heck did you eat? Right? Anyway, guys, this is live improv comedy. This is the Mark and Pires show. We try to lift you up a level in a world that wants to bring you down. So if you would like to be a part of a community of positivity, a community of light, the community that connects with the Creator every single day for an hour or so, because we live in the moment where two or more are gathered, I am there with them. Well, why is that when two or more are gathered? What does that mean? Let's freaking dissect what two or more gathered means. Gathered, two or more means in the moment, present, having a conversation, connecting. When two or more are connected, I am there with them. Let's turn this 2 into 20 million people. We're here every day forever. So all you got to do is show up. 2 shows a day, morning and evening. We write songs in the moment. We have 1775 Bible, 1793 Principles of Faith. And we also have the 1560 Apocrypha. That one's not an original though, but it's still, we're going to read it because why'd they take over 100 plus pages out of the Bible? I got to know. I want to read what truth is in there. We uncovered, of course, the 13 months. Uncovered the, I guess the days of the week do start on or end on Saturday, but I never saw that way in the, calendar, never looked at it that way. I was always like, okay, the first day of the week is always Monday and it ends on Sunday. But anyway, the 13 months thing I discovered. I'm glad you found me because of that. But we say here on this show, the people who have been here, you came for the Bible, you stay for the daily variety and positivity. There's a reason that I'm the owner of the 1775 Bible. I needed a way to connect to the people because they won't allow you to find me. And so what we do now that you have found me, is we build. And what we do is we build fast because we have to move quickly against the enemy. The enemy is the evil that's running this world right now. The one that wants to keep truth and passion from you. What they'd like to do is keep you dumbed down for what's coming next. I'm here to keep you enlightened. Now, when you do something often, you become, professional. When you do it every day for 5+ years, because we're now into our 6th year every single day, you become a master of certain things. One of them is I'll take this guitar here and this drum that I invented. This is the only drum in the world for guitar players. Before this, there was no drum for guitarists. There's a cajon, but it sits underneath you. You can't access it. You have to kick backwards or buy pedals. Before you know it, you're spending more than a hand-built drum by me in Fairfield, Connecticut, and I hand-build each one. I actually cut the wood after the logs fall. I mill it with my Alaskan chainsaw, and I've got wood downstairs drying that I milled this summer. So this is a percussion instrument that was hand-built, created by somebody in the United States, patented by the guy that you're watching right now. And that guy didn't just have some local, carpenter build these for you. He became the carpenter, and he's building every single one for you. And not only that, he's taking logs from the backyard, milling the wood, and your BeatSeat is built out of the wood that I cut. Not a better origin story on planet Earth than that. So I take a lot of pride in this drum that I'm playing here. I'm going to show you what it does here. And I write songs live in the moment. Like I said, this is one I wrote 2 nights ago, and I really think this one could be something for people to latch on to. Let me know what you think. I'm going to play it right now because I got to get the camera set up so you could see the BeatSeat. Here we go. This song, let me know if you think it's as cool as I think it is. It may be crap. Music's subjective, guys. Here we go. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. I hope you enjoy. I won't touch the stars. Before I come back down. take you away. Let me take you away. We'll take a long ride out of town. I wanna touch the stars. Say goodbye to it all for now. Find yourself in playful Colorado, yeah. Up in the clouds and climbing high. I wanna touch the stars. Touch the stars. No looking back, no. The sun is setting, the moon is shining down. I wanna touch the stars. Touch the stars. You touch the stars before you come back down to planet. I won't touch the stars before I come back down. Sun, you take me away again. You take me on another ride. I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. I wanna touch the stars. Touch the stars before I come back down. Oh, I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. Oh, I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. Touch the stars before I come back. before I come back down. Written live. I wanna touch the stars. Guys, I can listen to that 55 times. I told you that should be on the radio today. Thank you, Leisure. Thank you, S-Coop. I was tearing it. Woo! At first, I was dancing. People on TikTok got a little something extra. If Sydney's sometimes doing a double-decker style. He's here on TikTok, and he's on YouTube, and he's doing a message on both. That's impressive. Wally, maybe it's Wally doing one and Sid's doing the other. I don't know. But I'll tell you what. They got to see a little dance. Then I'm just ripping it up over here over the top of that tune. That song right there. Wow. This I have to edit still. I wrote this 2 nights ago. I don't know what we did with that one. I'm not sure. I have to go back and listen. We got half a multi-track on it, and then I cut out. And of course, as you know, I can't go back and get everything, so that song will probably sit there, and nobody will ever see it, hear it. And if they do, they'll say, "Why the hell did you ever drop that song for about 600 songs?" I write 2 to 4 songs a night. Let's write one. Give me a topic, TikTok. Give me a topic, fam. Joanne's back there doing a wheezeroo. And Joanne, I'm getting ready because the wheeze is too much. See, guys, even when she's gone, you can hear it. Gosh almighty, Joanne. We could hear the toot from here, Joanne. Oh, God, Joanne! The stench of a Joanne Tudor. Joanne, did you eat barbecued pig feet again? I'm sure she did. Are we writing a song? S-Coop, we've been on a roll, huh? There's 209 songs on iTunes and Spotify. All you have to do is type in Mark Pires. I know it could be a bit confusing because the show is called Mark Inspires, but my name is Mark Pires, so my music goes under my actual name. So if you just go onto Spotify or iTunes and type in Mark Pires, you can listen to 209 songs for free on Spotify. But if you do purchase a song, it does directly go to me because I don't have any representation at all. I don't have a record label. I don't have a talent manager. I don't have an agent. I don't have anybody, really. This is just me alone for 1,830 days in a row showing up, creating. And if it was my way and I was able to do it, I would have had people every day just downloading my show and making sure that nothing's lost. Because the amount of inspiration I put out in the last 1,830 days could change the world. I just can't drop the music, drop the comedy, because every day we create 2 hours worth of content. And I can't cut it all down by myself as a realtor. So we get what we get. Right now it's 209 songs, 9 feature films, live for 1,830 days in a row. And within all of those 1,830 days, there's probably 1,000 songs. So there's 700 plus I've not been able to get to myself if anybody's interested in going. Just push play on any episode. You'll find at least one song. Just so you guys know, every single note you're hearing and feeling is 432 hertz. I show up every day of my life for you guys, and I play music at 432 hertz. I could tune my guitars to 440 like everybody else does. I specifically tune all of my instruments to 432 hertz because that's a healing frequency. And I write songs live in the moment, at a healing frequency, in the moment, with the Creator. Anything more powerful than that? So guys, that sounds pretty cool, you know? But what happens if we introduce the ultimate percussion instrument? The BeatSeat. What happens then? Of course it looks weird. That's because I have a crap camera on instead of... better. Hopefully. 432 frequency coming at you. That's right, we're doing it. Let's get into it. So again, this is what most musicians can do for you. They'll loop for you. They got a little loop going here. They'll jam along with it. What happens when you have this percussion drum, the one that you could play with your entire body? That sounds like a full drum kit. What happens then if you're a solo artist? Go to beatseat.rocks, get your own, Don. This is what you can do. Any day of the week. Something else we need to layer here, people. troubles fade away. Let the music take you away. See the world, see your soul. Let it all out while you got a moment with you. Distracted, we're so distracted by life. Yep, it cuts you like a knife. You're always bandaging up yourself instead of living. Always worried about falling again. The bruise, yeah, you can't win. No, it's just you against the world. So don't take a moment to forget just how amazing you are. You got something tucked deep inside of you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you find it, like I'm finding my own. Oh, you need to own your mission, your journey's your own. Yeah, you can't take no one with you, no. So get up and go. Camera fell again. You know what? We're out of the beat seat anyway. I mean, you know, it's like we already got it into the loop. No, you can't ever win unless you swim with the sharks. Oh, you got to make your mark. Yeah, you got to stand on your own and show them what you got. Bring a little fire with you. No one likes it when you stand up and you lead. No, they want you to stand in line and do what you're told. Yeah, that's getting old. So take off your shoes, put your feet up, yeah, if you've done the work. If you haven't, then lace them up. You gotta go, you got to keep showing up till they keep recognizing your effort. It's something that they can take away from you, no. You gotta show what makes you, what makes you tick. Of the world we're living in today, we gotta make a change. Are you with me? Oh, I'll do what I can. I'll show up when I can every day, so we can play. Get away from the lies they say every day. We could find some possibility here if we show up in the moment. Yeah, we create something made of magic, yeah, the dust is real, yeah. You know he's watching from above, yeah, he's here with me, here with you. And if we can step away from it all, the evil will fall. The evil will fall. The evil will fall. Yeah, the evil will fall when we stand together, you and me. Yeah, we'll gather one, we'll be one, that's all. To come from a source, we go back to it at the end. So what are we doing? We're just wasting breath, we're wasting time. Divided they want us to be, so we got to break their plans. Yeah, go up, we can go up against them, we can. Show up here, we're starting an army of light, warriors in this chat. Here we go, here every night, yeah. So join me, we take on the evil of the world every day. The moment here we pray. Stop the evil of the world. Fighting the evil of this world. We fight power with truth. If they can keep it from you, they're going to change it. They're going to call some falsehood the truth. And you, if you go along with it, we lose everything we do. So you have to fight for what is right. We do it here every night. We fight the evil of the world. Yeah, we fight the evil of the world. We fight the evil of the world. We fight the evil of the world. Every night, yes we do. We fight the evil of the world. Join us here. We fight the evil of the world. Every night, yes we do. We fight the evil of the world. Join us here. We fight the evil of the world. Every night, yes we do. We fight the evil of the world. fight the evil of the world. Join us. We fight the evil of the world. Every night, yes we do. Fight the evil of the world. Join us here. We fight the evil of the world. Every night, yes we do. Fight the evil of the world. Join us here. We fight the evil of the world. Every night, yes we do. Every night of the year. 5 years in a row, we keep showing every day. Yes, join us. We fight the 432 hertz healing music coming at you. Every day you can feel it. Yes, we do. Should be lifting you into the sky, into the light. Join us here every night. Every night, yes we do. Fight the evil. Join us here. We fight the evil. Every night, yes we do. Fight the evil. Join us here. We fight the evil. Every night, yes we do. Fight the evil. Join us here. Join us. Fight the evil of the world. Every night, yes we do. Fight the evil of the world. Join us. We fight the evil of the world. Every night, yes we do. Every night, we fight the evil of the world here. That's why they keep me from you. We fight the evil of the world. Every night, yes we do. Fight the evil. Join us. We fight the evil. Every night, yes we do. Fight the evil. Join us. We fight the evil of the world. Will you join me on this mission to fight and connect and make a difference if we can? We fight the evil of the world. Join us. We fight the evil. Join us. We fight the evil. What side are you on? Every night, yes we do. We fight the evil of the world. Join us. We fight the evil. Every night, yes we do. Fight the evil. Join us. Fight the evil of the world. Fight the evil of the world. We fight the evil of the world here every day for the last 1,830 days in a row. Join us. So there was a request that came in prior to the show I saw in the chat from Miss Trish Killian. Don't know how this is going to go. Could be horrible. Probably because one of the greatest singers of all time, or the most interesting singers of all time, to say, I guess. sing this song. So I'll do my best, and I'll kind of do it my own way, but also sort of in the vein of this man, which is kind of hard to do. Here it is. I think this is it. All right, like I said, I think I may have tried this once in my life, and I was like, because this is a song to sing, I'll tell you. But we did a sing just now. We got a little warmth. I was belting in that, so we feel good. When I say we, I mean us. I was like, yeah, we wrote a song. It's really me in the moment here writing songs by myself. Joanne's the only hindrance, really, is a Weezer. Hear it in my head real quick. Hold on. Okay. What would you do if I sang out of key? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. I get by with help from my friends. I get high with help from my friends. I get try with help from my friends. What would you do when my love is away? Would you worry to be all alone? How do I feel by the end of the day? It's bad, bad, mama. I don't know how it goes from here. I need somebody to love. I don't know. I don't know how this part goes. Would you believe in love at first sight? Yes, I'm certain it happens all the time. What do you see when I turn out the light? I tell you, but it's not words of mine. I can't lie. But now it's different. Hold on. This is somebody with a different. This is the Beatles version. This is in a different key, which would probably be helpful. What would you do if you sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? See, they go lower vibe on it, and that's kind of like because they can't sing it like Cocker. And I don't know if I can, but you got to sing it like Cocker, I'm just thinking, you know. Because this would be like... What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? You know, that's like different vibe. Because then they have the 4-part harmony. Some dude singing that, maybe McCart's. You know, McCart's is doing that. If it's the real McCartney, go down that rabbit hole. And if it's not, it's some other dude that looks like him. But guys, when he's doing what would you do when you sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lennon comes out of nowhere and he's like, what would you do when you sang out of tune? Yeah, no, let's do that one over, you know, and then he's singing it. Everybody's having a good time when they do that one. But I think I got to do the original version, which goes like this. and walk out on me. Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Not giving back little help from my friends. Get out little help from my friends. I'm getting by little help from my friends. Yeah. What do you do when my love is away? I feel be alone. How do I feel at the end of the day? You sad 'cause you're on your own. I get by help from my friends. I get high with a little help from my friends. Yeah, yeah. By with a little help from my friends. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Would you believe in love at first sight? Yes, I'm certain it happens all the time. What do you see when I turn out the light? I can't tell you, but I know it's mine. We give out a little help from my friends. We get a little help from my friends. Yeah. Buy a little help from my friends. Let me guess the camera didn't pick that up. Oh, good. At least we got that. I didn't know I could sing, Joe Cocker. I don't know. I feel like I should do that song. Are we still live? I hope we're still on the air. Are we still on the air, guys? I mean, this is the difficult thing when you kill it on a song like that, and then like you don't even know if you're on the air because that's like nobody's. Amy's in the house. Yeah, we're on the air. Okay, someone mentioned it finally. I'm sitting here. I'm like, no reference to the song I just freaking destroyed. Like, maybe we're not live. Thank you, guys. Taravel in the house. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed that. Thank you, Trish, for asking for that because I wouldn't have thought of playing Joe Cocker's music. It's not the go-to, you know? You have to sing like that. I'm going to go and listen to that back because I'm wondering, I think that last little version we did was pretty short. I'm like, yeah. Pretty much tried to sound like him. That's all I did on that one. It was like a totally like, okay, I'm a celebrity impressionist. Let me try to sound like Joe Cocker is basically what I did there. I didn't realize I could do a Joe Cocker impression. Because I could do, you know, obviously any celebrity impression, but when we're thinking about it, it's like I don't think about it in those terms, but if I want to sound like someone in a vocal manner, you know. You're here Friday night, have a good time. Go out to Newport, get a rent a few suds. Have a good time, yeah. I was out on my friends on boat. Have a good night, yeah. Like Dylan, we could do really lots of people, you know. But I never thought of doing Joe Cocker before. That's interesting, very interesting. Got some Dylan happening for sure. thank you, Leisure. I always used to do the Dylan impression. I used to like to do the impression of Dylan. But we should do a night of musical impressions instead of me doing totally my own version. Tangled up in blues. I was tangled up in blues. Went out to the stable, and I was out there with the horses, and I jerked them. I mean, look, that's part of the song. Right? He went everywhere with the music, guys. I don't know how to. I wish I could find a way for someone to figure out how many songs have I written so far on the show. Because that would be pretty cool to know. Because I'm thinking to myself, I may have tripled or quadrupled Bob Dylan. Obviously, I'm about to pass the Beatles with songs released, but we've blown the Beatles out of the water for the. I've got over 1,000 songs written on my channel. I know it because we have 209 that I was able to get to, and if I write a song a night and we're at 1,830 days and I didn't write a song every night, 1,000 songs easily, And I wrote 8 songs from one of my albums. I wrote 8 songs in one night. I was booted off of TikTok, so I went over to Bigo, went live on Bigo, and people were asking me to write request songs. And I just went through and wrote 9 songs, 8 songs or 9 songs. I think it was 8. Or maybe I wrote 9, but I only released 8 from that. I didn't get that 9th song. And that's what I'm saying. I miss a lot. We had Ryan Hartwig on. He was a Facebook whistleblower. I wrote 3 songs the night he was on, and I didn't get him any of those 3 songs. There's been nights I've written 3 songs, got 1 song, the other 2 sit in my phone and then I'm like, I got to get back to that. But then we write this tonight. Every night, yes we do, fight the evil of the world. We fight the evil of the world, yes, every night we do. Join us every morning too. I'm here at 9 a.m. Not tomorrow, only on the weekdays. Weekends, it's every one night, show. Yes, we do. But you may catch me doing a live on TikTok or even going live on the YouTube channel for a few minutes while I'm in the car or something in the middle of my day. We're doing a lot more crazy stuff as we go forward here, so make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. I can't. Oh. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing, guys. In order for this to be the ultimate connection show, you guys got to give me more ideas. Because I'm in here just writing songs. Then I go with, we're here to fight the evil of the world. So obviously, almost all of the themes to my songs are going to be fighting back against society's evil, right? I mean, if you look back at all the stuff, nothing can stop the light. We should listen to that one. That's a ridiculous song I wrote live here. But most of these songs are about this power that we have when we connect. And that's something that is such an under-discussed topic. It's like, let's talk about 50 million things that divide, but that one thing that we should be saying, like, we're here to do something together. Yeah, of course, we could bicker, we could fight over details. Yes. Can we talk about the things we connect on? And let's make a difference there, because where 2 or more are gathered. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure on that Evil of This World song, yeah, the guitar playing was pretty ridiculous. Like, there was some stuff I'm like, oh my goodness. So you guys have to understand something. When you hear me play a song, there's a few things you should take into account. I don't know anything about the guitar. I never took a lesson. So I have no idea what I'm playing. No idea. I know the major chords, and that's it. I did take 6 months. It wasn't 6 months. It was 6 classes with this guy who taught me how to play the Fur Elise. I sat down with him the first time. It's a great story. And he goes, so what do you want to learn? Theory? Do you want to learn chord progression? I go, no, I want to learn how to play the Fur Elise. And he looked at me sideways. He goes, what? And at that point, I'd already known my major chords and I'd written 11 songs. So I'm sitting down with this guy, and the first thing I said to him when he goes, what do you want to learn? I said, well, let's jam together first. And at the time, I was just a rhythm guitarist. So I'm just like... Actually a pretty good jam. Think I'll write a song about Ken. I'm hanging out on Friday night. I'm trying to show you an example of what went down. Learning the release. And why is everything slow? A little slow. I'm catching up. But the concept here is I sit down with this dude and I'm like, let's jam. And he goes, oh, I don't know how to do that. And I go, what? He goes, I don't know. I only know how to play theory. And when I heard that, I'm like, I'm never learning theory. When that dude told me he didn't know how to jam, and I went to him, like, my dad got me 6 classes with this guy. He's like, you should learn a little bit of guitar. It's like, Dad, I already wrote 11 songs. You're a little late on that one. You know, it's like 6 months in, I wrote 11 songs, or maybe 9 months in, I wrote 11 songs. And first 3 to 5 months, I was trying to learn how to play like Counting Crows, Dave Matthews, and stuff like that. And once I learned all the songs I wanted to, which were like, you know, 10 fingers, counting we have each 9 planets around the sun repeat. 8 ball last of you triumphantly. 7 oceans, Pambal shores and the seas. Typical situation, these typical times. Too many choices. Typical situation in these typical times. Six senses, feeling 5 around the sense of self. 4 seasons turn on, turn off. I can see 3 corners from my corner. Yeah, 2's a perfect number. 1, well, everybody's happy, everybody's free. We keep the victor open, everyone will come around. Why are you different? Why are you that way? You don't get in line, we lock you away. It all comes down to nothing. It all comes down to nothing. Piles of ashes on the ground. Typical situation in this typical times. Too many choices, too many choices. It's a typical situation. You can't do a thing about it. Yeah. Too many choices. We can't do a thing about it. Too many choices. Typical situation in these typical times. Too many choices. All comes down to nothing. Everybody's happy, everybody's free. We'll keep the big door open, everyone will come around. Why are you different? Why are you that way? You don't get in line, you rub your way. Everybody's happy, everybody's free. We'll keep the big door open and everyone will come around. Yeah. Why are you different? Why are you that way? You don't get in line, rub you away. You don't get in line, lock you away. Lock you away. Whoa. It all comes down to nothing. It's a typical situation in these typical times. Little DMB, old school DMB there. But so once I learned how to play those songs, I was like, all right, I'm done with that. Let me go and play. That's a song called Typical Situation by Dave Matthews. Oh, that's so funny. Siobhan's in the house, guys. Nice. So, yeah, once I got to that point, I'm with this dude, and I'm like, let's jam. And he goes, I don't know how to jam. I'm like, then just show me how to play the fur release. And so he looked at me like I was an alien. He's like, nobody wants to learn how to do theory? I'm like, no. So I learned how to play the fur release. It's funny, but the fur release has written me like 3 other songs because we were at the end of the fur release one day and I went like... Remember this one? So I think that was Mark Tobin you're thinking of. Or Mark's art. Either or. I might have done both. So Amy, you still haven't discovered this. But I'm Future Mark. I'm from the year 2769. Of course, I'm here your timeline in order to give you guys the light, you know? And Joanne's here to wheeze. Unfortunately, you have to bring a byproduct back with you from the future. And by byproduct, I mean... Wheezy McGee back there. Joanne, oh, welcome back. I almost didn't smell you. Yeah, oh my goodness. Guys, I think she sharted. Joanne, did you just shart? You know? She sharted, guys. It's disgusting in here. Joanne! I told you to turn on the Turbo Exhaust 5001. Designed by Dr. Wayne Doppler, no doubt. You know, smartest and tallest man alive, by the way. 12'9", Dr. Wayne is, you know. You should check him out. Doppler 5001 is coming out 2029. Again, Future Mark, you know, when you know what's coming and you're just imparting the wisdom on everybody, you know. Oh my goodness, Amy. So just to give you an overview, because you should know about Future Mark. It's my 8th feature film. I've done 9. And it was created live in the moment here on the show. We create feature films here on the show. In fact, I would do it tonight. Maybe we should still. I have a scene that we still have to shoot. And maybe I'll play that and we'll see what happens, because I have to create 2 more characters to be on the screen with me. It's a green screen, everything here. If you come over from TikTok, you'll see this. This is live for 1,830 days in a row with a green screen. And with this green screen, I broadcast all kinds of silly stuff, like filming a video and then playing that video while adding other people into the scene and then creating more characters, you know? So Dr. Wayne Doppler is one of my creations. I actually thought of him when I was 19 years old. I remember it was pouring. It was literally pouring out. This is crazy, guys. You guys are listening to how my creations work always. I'm always telling you everything. I open up my book. So I'm driving in Darien, Connecticut. I still remember the moment. And there's this train track you got to go over. And there was a train that was going past. So I'm sitting there at it, and I'm just looking at the rain going down. And it's coming down so crazy. And I thought to myself, you know, how funny would it be if, like, the tallest man in the world, if there was a guy who's like the tallest man in the world, and he always gets the weather first because he's the tallest man in the world, you know? And his name's like Doppler, Wayne Doppler. I was like, I thought of the Doppler 5000. It's like this thing. It's been around for years. And I was like, this guy's name is Wayne Doppler. He's the tallest man alive. He's 12'9", and he's the inventor of the Doppler 5001. And then like this, and then I said, and then like the joke became like, oh, it's raining. And everybody's like, oh, it is? Oh, it is raining. And like within seconds, everybody else gets the rain, but Dops gets it first because he's 12'9". You know, raindrop. Oh, it's raining out. It's raining. Rain! What, guys? Dops got the rain. He got the weather first. Oh, it is raining. Like literally split seconds, you know. 12'9", 6 foot. You know, how long does it take for water to go from 12'9" to 6 feet? That's how long it took for me to know that it was raining as well. But Dops has this ability to go rain immediately. That's the Doppler 5001. Is like the immediate emergency recognition system. You know, tornado. Like he knows because he's so tall. He can feel it, the vortex. Dr. Wayne Doppler by Menon. Guys, that's another one of my bits. I think in every single one of my movies I reference by Menon. I've just always done that. It's funny, my first piece of content here on YouTube, we found it, we just released it again the other day. It's me as Harry Carey interviewing Scarface, and then I did one interviewing Christopher Walken. And I'm a celebrity impressionist. If you guys don't know that, I do basically anybody and everybody just ask if you want me to do an impression for you, I'll do it. But so I do Scarface being interviewed by Harry Carey, and it's one of the funniest bits ever. But at the very end of it, I threw in the outtakes. And at the very end, the last thing I say goes, by Menon. And I'm like, yes, I said by Menon back then even. I was always doing by Menon. There's also a Christopher Walken reading Shakespeare from back then I released. It was like my 3rd or 4th piece of content. I lost track with that channel, which I may have been this channel. Yeah, it was this channel. I lost track of this channel. I wasn't able to connect with it for 9 years. I go back in and I see like 80 messages from people like, dude, awesome video. Your walking is great. When's your next video? And I never had access to YouTube. I lost the channel. I even created like 2 other channels between then and when I actually figured out how to get back into this channel. And all those people I responded to, and I was like, guys, sorry I didn't do anything for 9 years, but I've been live every day for the last 5 years. Where the are you? You know, and like I never heard from anybody. I saw YouTube blocked all of my messages to those people. I was like, what a bunch of dicks at YouTube. Like I finally get to respond after 9 years to all these people who liked my Christopher Walken and you know, my impressions, and they wouldn't even let me respond to them. Like maybe some of those people don't have accounts anymore. It's been 9 years, but it would have been nice to let them all know I'm live now, you know, every day. So bottom line, we have a lot of fun here, right, guys? We get into it. And Dr. Wayne Doppler is just one of the characters. The other characters I've created. Dick Facce. I don't know if you guys know who Dick Facce is, but he's my guy, you know? He's from the Bronx. And what's interesting about Facce, if you guys remember Andrew Dice Clay, Dick Facce is essentially an Andrew Dice Clay impression without being, you know, disrespectful to women. He's just looking for respect. And that's the bit. Facce is always looking for respect. And in the very first movie I did, it's called Batmark versus Supermark. The villain is Dick Facce, my original character. So this and it's so funny. I created this movie in the moment. So I'm in my mind as I'm filming these scenes, I'm thinking, well, what should I do next? Where is this going to go? And we did an hour and 30-minute movie Batmark versus Supermark, where I dress up as Batman and Superman. You got to go see this. I played it last week or 2 weeks ago. And I'm going to re-edit this entire movie because there's no zoom-ins. Like, I zoom in on all my stuff now, so you can see, like, cool moments, emotional moments where I make facial expressions with the comedy and stuff like that. I didn't do any of that with these first 7 or 8 movies. I did it in the last 2 movies, I think, or 3 movies. But the movie's hilarious. It's one of the best movies, probably the best movie I ever did. My first movie is my best movie. It's kind of interesting. But, I mean, I say that, but every time I watch any of the movies, I love them. Batmark versus Supermark is probably the most creative movie next to Batmark versus, Back to the Future Mark is as creative, if not more, than Batman versus Supermark. But there's something cool about dressing up as Batman and doing that. Guys, it's Batman. We're going to go on to Gotham tonight and kill Supermark. Like, it was fun doing Batmark. I've still got the outfit. I should put it on one day and do it again. Because it's cold up here, and maybe I throw the Batmark outfit on. Guys, let's go out in town. Kill a couple people with the Batmobile. Batmark-bile. That's right, we changed the name to the Batmark-bile. You know, I'm in the Batwing. You know, Batmark wing. Taking it across the city. Gonna go find Dick Face. And then me as Supermark. I'm just me. I'm like, it's Supermark! And like, I got this stupid freaking outfit with this huge chest. And I'm like, so I made myself a little taller than Batmark, a little taller than Dick Face. And so there's a couple scenes. Like, there's one scene in Batmark versus Supermark where I'm on screen 3 different people. I'm Batmark, I'm Supermark, and I'm Dick Face, all in there. And somehow I was able to communicate and make a funny scene that works. And then all of it worked at the end. And I'm like, holy shit, how the hell did I create a cohesive movie live in the moment? So then I did it 8 more times. Oh, goodness. It's funny, I always wanted to do 1 movie, and then we wound up doing 9 movies so far. And I have the 10th ready to go. It's called Grimm. Wolf was in here, and she goes, you look like the guy David from Grimm. And I said, yeah, I guess I look like Grimm. And so I just decided to do Grimm the movie. And then I have this whole bit about Shans. Guys, you want to put your Shans on in order to run faster. And also sometimes when you're doing the disgusting work, when there's a dead body, you just kind of clean it and do it with the Shans instead of with your hands. You know? How are you, people? Thank you so much for joining on TikTok. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. This is the longest running daily variety show on the planet. And I am the owner of the 1775 Bible, if that's how you found me. So I haven't gotten into that yet. I was planning on doing that tonight, so maybe I should take it out and we should read a couple verses. Because we freaking ripped it up tonight. I played Joe Cocker, I think, like that. That needs to be a single, I think. I think I got to make sure I get that song. Because that song was fire tonight. I think I may have to put the heat on too, guys. It's freaking cold up here. Did I mention that? Batmark? I got to put the Batmark thing on. One more thing, just so we are on the same page here. Because Amy's got to know the full story here on on Future Mark. So Future Mark, he's from the year 2769. His only crutch is Joanne, and she wheezes. I don't think she wheezes in the movie, though. He just referenced her wheezing. So that one I should also redo. And I'd like to also go through and re-edit that movie completely. And I may. I still have it on my phone, I think. I wonder if I could still do that and just re-release it. Because there's a few things like I wanted to change. But outside of that, the movie itself, the creative side of it is pretty crazy. I actually split the Red Sea as Marxists, you know, and then of course Moses had a pretty bad year, you know, so God asked me if I could just give Moses the win. Marxists, you did a really good job there splitting the Red Sea and all, you know, and 40 years in the desert, you know, and you brought them home. But do you think you could give it to Moses? Because he's just been feeling down on himself lately, you know? You gotta be kidding me. I do the work. I show up. I split the Red Sea. Marxists, everybody joins, we go through to the promised land. And then they give it to Moses, you know? So I guess that's cool. I said, Moses, look, you need the win, you go do it, you know? Then we fast forward through time. I'm circumnavigating the globe as Mark Jellin. You know, a bit of a drunk, but still, you know, I didn't get scurvy. Everybody else in the boat got scurvy because I drank all of I put lemon in my liquor. I was trashed as Mark Jellin, you know. Fast forward a little bit, and then I'm Leonardo da Vinci. When I did the Mona Lisa, had to murder a family of 4 in order to get that rouge. You guys know you can't get rouge in 1527. You know, you want to paint Mona Lisa with those cheeks? Family of 3 or 4 at least, you know. Leonardo da Vinci was the most, he was actually not renowned. Nobody knew this. He's the most famous unknown serial killer of all time. The 1500s they talk about. They're like, who was that guy in Italy who was murdering and just like paintings were being done, but we don't know who was doing the murdering. Leonardo, you know. Sometimes Leonardo, he was better with the knife than he was with the brush, you know. And of course, Fabrizio came in. Leonardo is a beautiful Mona Lisa. Do you think you could give it to Leonardo? His wife just left him. You gotta be kidding. I did the Mona Lisa. I murdered the family of 4 for the Mona Lisa, for the rouge, you know. And then you come along, Fabrizio. You want me to give it to Leonardo? It's more biblical, you know, from the Bible. Oh, so you want to go with Leonardo? Okay, fine. We'll do it. You know, we'll give it to Leonardo. But next time I'm taking the credit. Fast forward a little bit more. I'm there. I'm doing the painting, you know. And I was tired. My arm hurt because I'm there for so long, you know. And I finish up. And it was Fabrizio's great cousin, because it's a couple years later. And it's not much later, though. A couple years later. And he comes in. Michelangelo is a beautiful ceiling. I said, yeah, I know. It's the Sistine. You got to do something really special here at the Sistine. Did you see what I did with the David? With the balls? Michelangelo. When I got up on the scaffold to finish the God, you know, touching, lightning bolt right there. And then, of course, Fabrizio's cousin, Corazizio, came in. Michelangelo is a beautiful ceiling. A Sistine. I know. You're giving credit to Michelangelo on this one. Hey, listen, Michelangelo. We know you did the work, and you should get the credit, you know, but Michelangelo, he lost all of his crop this year. You mean the freaking hack? The guy who's got 2 left feet? Walks in circles. Yeah, that guy can't do Sistine. I did the Sistine. And you're going to take it from Michelangelo and just hand it to Michelangelo? What's the reasoning? Biblical again? Gosh almighty. They keep getting me with the biblical, you know? And it's like we keep going through time. The big one that bothered me, I think, is when I changed history completely, you know? I was there with the troops. I'm riling them up, getting them ready for war, right? And then all of a sudden, we have to make a decision. This is a massive one, guys. Massive decision timeline in history. What do we do, right? Guys, I got an idea. Hear me out. Besides my top hat, what if we do the Emancipation Proclamation of 1863? We get rid of slavery. Abraham Lincoln takes the credit, right? What do we think, right? I came up with the idea. I'm here riling up the troops. Abraham, you know? And then you guys win the war. We're going to beat Custer. Custer's last stand, you know? And we're going to go against General Lee. Not from the show, you know, Dukes of Hazzard. The real General Lee, guys. Listen to Abraham Lincoln when I'm in the middle of a speech, guys. Top hat, you know? Sometimes you have to wear the top hat proud, as Abraham. Air Fry, how are you, my friend? I hope you guys can catch up with me here. I know I'm out of my mind. I say a lot of silly things. Where's the Bible? It's sitting right behind me here. Head over to YouTube so you can see the Bible. I will be grabbing it in a moment. Don't Civil War me. So Amy, yeah, Dukes. Yeah, this is a crazy show. Like I'm the references that I lean into when I'm in the middle of my comedy. It's like But we create all that stuff in the moment. I was here and we did this Future Mark thing where I was doing backgrounds. I found all these cool backgrounds, and I would take like messages from people in the chat and be like, "So guys, ask me questions. Future Mark, I'm here to change." There have been so many series that have been created on the show, comedy series. I've done every game show in history, but the amount of different comedy series that started and then became movies. One of them, 2 movies I haven't done yet, is the one I told you about, Grimm, and the other one is Sensei Round Eye. That is one of the funniest bits I've ever done as well. The concept was pretty simple. I was just making comedy about how I taught Bruce Lee everything he knew, taught him the 1-inch punch, and then all of a sudden, my mind started going to how like the guy who taught Bruce Lee is obviously the most respected teacher in the world, and so I'm the most respected teacher in the world. My name is whatever my freaking name is because the people over there, they call me Sensei Round Eye. And they have a statue for me, and they lift me up in their arms. And when I walk in, everybody goes, Round Eye. They all want to have me come in and teach them, And so there's like 52 minutes or an hour and 6 minutes of Sensei Round Eye I never got to finish because I had 52 minutes, and then it all got destroyed on my phone. And it's like, now I have to replace it. So I have to go back and download those 3 or 4 episodes where I did that live improv. Same thing. It's all backgrounds. The change. I'm in the middle of like on the beach with all these people doing taekwondo, and I'm like teaching them, but there's nobody moving. I'm the only one moving. It's the craziest stuff. These movies are nuts, guys. But we all need a little nuts every once in a while. You know what I mean? Something that just breaks you away from the crazy, crazy world. And we specialize in that here. I will start saying happy birthday, Jesus, April 1st. I think that was more of just an idea when I was talking about the Bible when I first came across it. I still don't know when Jesus was born, but again, the common thread here, and this is the thing that I think is really interesting, is nobody said it was December 25th. That's my favorite thing. Everybody had a different idea. Oh, April 1st, March 15th, October 31st, September 11th, but not one person said, no, it's December 25th, Mark. And so I'm like, that's the real takeaway here. It's not whether or not Jesus was born April 1st or March 15th or any date. It wasn't on December 25th. That's the real takeaway. DPFX in the house. Oh, awesome to see you. It was back in the 70s. That's right. 27 here in solitude. So, okay. Let me take this puppy out. I gotta put the heat on. Oh, I can't. It's gonna be too loud. We're gonna do something. Joanne, you gotta leave us. We can't have any of that wheezing going on. So this is open to Chronicles here, but there was something I wanted to read. Someone asked me to read Psalms 92, I think it was. I'm gonna see if I can find it. It's actually more in the middle. That's why I was so blown away how it just opened up. Here we go. I opened up to Psalms right to this thing. I was like, whoa, this is insane. Oh, shoot. Guys, this is all in Roman numerals. Can someone tell me what 92 is? Is it like... Does anybody know? C's? There's like C's in there. CX1X. Let me see. Let me check real quick and find out how to figure out Roman numerals for 92. We also have the Apocrypha, guys, from 1560. First of all, let me make sure that I'm reading the right thing, because this was specifically asked. There were 2 different Psalms that they wanted me to read. Let me just go in here and find it. It was in this newest piece I put up. Just the other day,
I chose Wix for my business because of its...
All right, this has got only 158 views. We should have a couple thousand views for this because this is a Bible-related piece. Really, really powerful. I'm going to share it with you guys so you can give us some love. And you can leave a comment there. Hit the like and share. YouTube, guys, YouTube. The link is in the bio. And the fam is there. You want to join this family. This is the ultimate connection show. 1,830 days in a row of people joining here with me in the moment and reading this 1775 Bible. So Let me do this. I'm going to just figure out what the heck psalm it was. Here we go. The Psalms, this is Christine Boland. Christine, thank you so much for mentioning this in the chat, and thank you for commenting as well. And I want to say thank you to Renee Woods, who said today that she wouldn't mind hearing more from this Bible. Reading it now, Renee. I'm going to say that. I don't know if you're here, Renee. I'm going to say this. Reading it now, Renee. Renee rocks. There we go. Because I try to respond as quickly as I can to all these things, but sometimes I miss them. Okay, then Samantha said, I would love to hear Romans chapter 8. So we'll have to see. Let me just tell Samantha we're reading the Bible right now. We have to get these people to start joining us live. We're live twice a day. All the people that are joining this show need to make sure they're turning on the notifications as well. If you want to have any chance to see the Bible, I think that you're here for the Bible, but you don't realize what you're really here for is this show. This show is meant to find you. There's somebody sending you to me. Do you know who it is? And there's a reason. There's a reason, guys. We have work to do. We're fighting the evil of the world. Don't you remember? I just played you the song. 3.99K videos, guys. I'm about to get to 4,000 videos. And nothing's ever gone viral. Fucking mental. 4,000 videos live, 1,830 days in a row. 209 songs on iTunes. 9 feature films. Hundreds of comedies. Hundreds of series. Crazy stuff like Batmark vs. Supermark. Lots of different series of those too. Jurassic Mark, Stuck on Mars. We've done them all. None of them have gone viral. There's nobody more creative, I don't think. I don't think anybody's created more insanity and no one's seen any of it. That's the stupidest thing. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm not like a 20-year-old guy. You know what I mean? If I was a 20-year-old, it makes sense. Okay, look, he's throwing it all against the wall. I've thrown it all against the wall, and I'm in my 40s now, and we can't get anybody to join this ultimate positivity parade that we have every day. Let's get into it. And you guys know what I mean. I'm talking about how there are many people in need right now. Many people in need looking for a solution to their problems, and they lean on a bottle. They lean on drugs. This is the platform you can get away from that shit. You can live in the moment with the Creator. This is where it exists. There is nothing else but this moment. Nothing. We're all so consumed with the past and thinking about stuff we can't even change. Like, oh my God, I should have done this. I could have done that. Why didn't I do this? Shut up. Just listen. Think about it once and move on. Because if you spend your time in the past, you can't live in the gift, the present. And when you're here with me, the one thing I can say is we have 24 hours a day. If you join me for one of those hours, you are in the present. You are in the moment of the Creator. Because when 2 or more are gathered in His name, He is here with me every single day, guys. I just need one of you here with me. All I need is one. All I need is S. Coop. All I need is Trish Killian. All I need is Wharton Thistle, Leisure number 7, Virginia. All I need is Trish. Did I say Trish already? You guys know what I'm talking about. Amy WC in the house. All I need is one person with me, DPFX. And we are building the energy of this universe. It's the most beautiful and most powerful energy that exists. It allows me to continue to create amazing songs like this. We wrote this tonight. Every night, yes we do, fight the evil of the world. Fight the evil of the world. Every single day here on the Mark and Pires Show. Join us. We fight the evil of the world. Every night, yes we do, fight the evil of the world. Join us. Join us. I'll release that. That is, I bet if I can. It's probably going to be lost in time like all the other songs. So, let's see what we can do here. I don't know how to find this. We know that it's 98, and we have no idea how to find that. 98 and 12. Let's see what 98 looks like. 98 in Roman numerals. Come on. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Psalms as Roman numerals. Can I What is 98 in Roman numerals? XCV3. Okay, XCV3. Let's see if we can find this. It's going to be interesting. Oh. Is that it? XCV2. Found it! All right, so this is Psalm 98. This is for you, Christine. Thank you so much for bringing this one up to my attention. Christine Boland, you rock. We're doing Psalm 98, and then perchance we'll do Psalm 12 as well. But this is, I want to just read Christine's message again. This is on the latest video I just shared with you guys, and I pinned it. These Psalms speak to our times, in my opinion, Psalms 12 and Psalm 98. Thanks for your message today. What a blessing you are. Thank you very much, Christine. I appreciate you. I think that these words need to be spoken again from 1775 brought to life, the Old English brought to life. And I don't, think I'm doing my best to read a couple words ahead. So when I see the Old English stuff where like F's are S's, I can try to rearrange that, but sometimes I get caught up. So just keep that in mind. I've never read this. So here we go. We're looking for Psalm 98, XCV3. This is day evening prayer, it says. I think I do know this. Sing unto the Lord a new song, for he hath done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm hath gotten him the victory. The Lord hath made known his salvation. His righteousness hath he openly showed. Shewed? I don't know if this is the one. I'll read it but I don't see how this is yet. I don't see how this one speaks to our times, but we'll see. The one I read the other day, I think totally nailed it, how it speaks to our time. But let's see. Sing unto the Lord a new song, for he hath done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm hath gotten him the victory. The Lord hath made known his salvation. His righteousness hath he openly shewed in the light of the heathen. He hath remembered his mercy and truth toward the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all the earth. Make a loud noise and rejoice and sing praise. Sing unto the Lord with the harp and the voice of a psalm. With trumpets and sound of cornet, make a joyful noise before the Lord, the King. Let the sea roar, and let the gosh almighty, Old English. Let the sea roar and it's just so weird. Why does fullness, F-U-L-N-E-F-S, they have an S? You couldn't do two S's in a row? Old English style. Let the sea roar, and the fullness thereof, the world, and they that dwell therein. Let the floods clap their hands, let the hills be joyful together. Before the Lord, for he cometh to judge the earth. With righteousness shall he judge the world, and the people with equity. I think it speaks to me. I could say we sing unto the Lord with the harp and the voice of the psalm, and we make a loud noise and rejoice here every single day for sure. So with that, I totally agree. Like, that's how you do connect, is by being here, singing, getting into it, feeling, emotionally connecting to the spirit of this universe. So that's pretty nice. I don't know if I'm reading the right thing. It says this, but I'm thinking that maybe, did I do 92? No, I did 98. Yeah, it's XC. Let's see what 12 is. I think that one's just X2, right? I think that's just X2. Yeah. Let's just see what that is, because that's the other one Christine said I should check out. X2, let's see where you are. Here we go. It was easier to find. 10 and a deuce. Joanne! She's now taking a deuce. All right, here we go. All right, so guys, this one's the day 2 evening prayer, Psalm 12. We're going to read this one and see if there's anything here that connects to our current times. David, destitute of human comfort, craveth help of God. He comforteth himself with God's judgments on the wicked and confidence in God's tried promises. So that's just a little overview of what we're about to read. To the chief musician upon Sheminith, a psalm of David. Help, Lord, for the godly man cometh. Seizeth. Gosh almighty. Help, Lord, for the godly man seizeth, for the faithful fail from among the children of men. They speak vanity, every one with his neighbor, with flattering lips, and with his double heart do they speak. This is definitely connecting to now. The Lord shall cut off all flattering lips, and tongue that speaketh proud things. Who have said, with our tongue will we prevail? Our lips are our own. Who is Lord over us? For the oppression of the poor, for the fighting of the needy, now will I arise, faith the Lord. I will set him in safety from him that I punish. Puffeth at him? I think he says puffeth. He puffeths. Let's read that again. For the oppression of the poor, for the fighting of the needy, now will I arise. Faith the Lord, I will set him safety from him that I puffeth at. The words of the Lord are pure words, as silver tried in the furnace of earth, purified 7 times. Thou shalt keep them, O Lord. Thou shalt preserve them from this generation forever. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. That's right there. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. Protection for our 1775 Bible, the sword I built. So guys, that's just a little something there. I do think that there's something to that second psalm for sure, especially with the evil of this world on all sides. And I'm hoping that when God comes back, he cuts out the tongue of all these lying heretics, the ones that tell you over and over to do the things that we know do nothing except harm you. And if you speak out against it, you become the one canceled. Clearly, the persecution from 2,000 years ago is taking place now as well. And I've also maintained that there's always been people within every generation that are pushing out the message of the one and only. And they've always been hard to get to. They've always been impossible to find when they are putting out a message of connection. So I implore you, if you found me at all at any point, share. If you found me at any point and you're here right now, leave a comment, hit up YouTube, subscribe. We do it every single day, fam and friends. So I hope to see you tomorrow for Saturday Night Live. I think we're going to record a comedy movie live tomorrow night. Who's up for that? We haven't made a movie in a while. I'll think about a topic. I'll get some backgrounds. We're filming a movie tomorrow night, full feature film. But it'd be nice if we had some people here for it. You want to see a guy create a full feature film live in the moment? No script, no idea of what we're going to do, just allow improvisation to take place? Kind of like what we do here every day. Anyway, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Let me say goodnight to you if you're here. It's cold. It's like 27 degrees inside, right? But we do our best to not freeze in the middle of the show. 13,000. Yeah, I do want to say again, thank you to the first 13,500 people that have joined the Mark Inspires show here on YouTube. We are working our way towards 13 million. That's my number. 13 is my number. I don't care until we get to 130,000. Then I don't care until we get to 1.3 million. You know what I mean? And then from there, 13 million. And then 130 million. Then that's like where we start to make critical mass take place and people are changing and they're going out and smiling and connecting. Oh, imagine that. Imagine a world where people are happy and they're looking at each other as like, hey, we're all one color and you're awesome. I just happen to be a different shade of that color, of said color. But you're freaking awesome. And guess what? Everybody's awesome. Gotta allow them to find that uniqueness. Join me as we continue that journey together towards it. My friends, my fam. And if you happen to find this, any of you awesome 13,500 people, let's get 13,500 more here for tomorrow. Well, it just takes you sharing with one friend and saying subscribe. So, Amy WC, Andrea O'Neill. Oh, by the way, earlier, Lucy was saying, and Trish, I think they were talking about this. Maybe you guys could team up on this one. She said if Roseanne saw this show and saw what I say, she'd want me on her show. There've got to be other people that you watch, that you mod for, that interview people, that have conversations with people. There's got to be somebody out there who wants to interview the host of the longest running daily variety show who writes songs in the moment and lifts people up a level. Ask anybody who you watch, say, hey, do you want to have an interview? Mark Inspires would love to be interviewed. He's been live for 5 years in a row every day. That's a pretty cool topic for your listeners. And he'll come on and talk about anything. He'll do impressions for you, whatever. But I want to go on shows. I want to be on any and every show you can get me on. So don't feel like you don't want to intrude. The couple of good interviews I've done here have been because Sig Sauer set them up. I didn't set them up. I didn't set up Ryan Hartwig. I didn't set up Flat Earth Dave. I didn't set up the Daily... Oh, what's it called? My buddy, the Mandela Effect. My brother. I can't think of it right now. Unfortunately, I'm just... but I've had all these interviews because of Sig Sauer, because people that like this show set up interviews for me. And they're like, hey, I know this guy. You know, he wants to interview someone anyway. Do you want to go on? Yeah, I'd love to go on. Or vice versa. You want to get someone? I'll interview anybody any night here. I want to start doing that on this show too. So lots of plans going forward, but it involves people who are connected to others, getting me connected with others so we could start having some conversations. I think that that's what this show needs to be. Like, I like the idea of a call-in show, and it's cool to connect with the people in the chat. But the people in the chat would prefer if I was interviewing Elon Musk, if I was had Joe Rogan on today. You know, like, that's what we have to work on. Let's get Roseanne on my show. Remember when we had Ed Asner on here? Why do you think that happened? Susan Donahue. That was her friend. It's because the people you guys know that we're going to get to interviewed and go on to have people interview on this show. So keep that in mind. If you have any ideas, leave them in the comment, and maybe somebody else in the chat or in the family can help take on that mission and tackle it together with us. I appreciate it, guys, because I want this show to be everything it could be. And part of that means me speaking to others and having these words I speak. It should be with somebody who's extremely intelligent on the other line so you could hear another point of view, and now we're kind of battling. Like, I don't like Piers Morgan, but I want to interview people like that, dude. Ask questions and challenge, and then, like, really allow my passion to speak against other people and debate. And so let's do it. You know, like, I don't think I'm going to win on a lot of stuff because I don't see myself on the same level as some of these crazy, you know, dedicated to one subject individuals. But I'm passionate and I have an opinion. And if somebody wants to correct that, I'm open to that. Starts with a conversation. So do your best if you can to introduce anybody and everybody to the show. And like I said, I'll go on any show or they'll come on mine. I'm happy to do that any day. Amy WC, Andrea O'Neill, DPFX. So good to see you. Leisure number 7. Awesome. I hope you're feeling better, Leisure number 7. I hope this music is healing you every night when you're here. Mama Bear, you rock. S-Coop, thank you for modding and being amazing. Siobhan, so awesome to see you. I hope we'll get a chance to see you tomorrow. Guys, I think, Siobhan, is that a Trumper picture that you have? Because I think you need to see the Trump Train song. Like, it's ridiculous. Let me see if I can put that in the chat for you. I think you'll appreciate that, especially if that is what I think I see. We did the Trump Train jive because Wolf asked me to write it. And then I started saying I'm not doing any more political stuff at all. Like, I'm not doing anything political at all. I just can't. But I made it. This is my first music video. My first music video. Why isn't this not showing? It's not showing up. Why don't I see the right version? So here we go. Found it. Trump dancing to his official 2024 campaign song. This is quite ridiculous. Watch it when you can. Let me know what you think of it. There's the link. So, fam and friends, I will see you tomorrow as we continue this 1,831 days in a row. But tonight, officially done, 1,830. If you can, leave a comment and make sure you use that thumb to leave a thumbs up. It's freezing. I'm turning that heat on immediately. It's like ridiculous. Until tomorrow, Joanne's wheezing. You guys hear it? You know? Have a great night. Thank you guys for being here. Joanne!